Today, we'd like to demonstrate how to find air content of concrete. According to ASTM C231, the tools required for this test are a mallet, a syringe, a 5 by 8 inch diameter tamping rod with hemispherical tips, a strike-off plate or a strike-off bar, a scoop, and a pressure meter. To get started, you need to dampen in the interior of the pressure meter bowl. Next, you will place the concrete in the pressure meter bowl in 3 equal layers by volume, moving the scoop around the perimeter. Start by filling the pressure meter bowl 1/3 by volume. Next, you will rod the layer 25 times throughout its depth, without forcefully striking the bottom. Distribute the rods uniformly over the cross-section of the pressure meter bowl. Then tap the outside of the pressure meter bowl 10 to 15 times with a rubber mallet to close the air voids left by the tamping rod. Next, you will use a scoop to fill the second layer of the pressure meter bowl 2/3 by volume. Then you will rod the layer 25 times, making sure you penetrate the first layer by about 1 inch. Tap the outside of the pressure meter bowl 10 to 15 times with a rubber mallet to close the air voids left by the tamping rod. For the final layer, you will add enough concrete so as to avoid overfilling. Then you will rod the final layer 25 times, making sure you penetrate the second layer about 1 inch. Again, make sure to distribute the rods uniformly over the cross-section of the pressure meter bowl. Next, you will tap the outside of the pressure meter bowl 10 to 15 times with the rubber mallet to close the air voids left by the tamping rod. Finally, you will place the strike-off plate on the pressure meter bowl approximately 2/3 of the diameter. Then you will use the strike-off plate to level the surface by using the sawing motion to produce a smooth surface. Make sure to incline the strike-off plate and make several passes to produce a smooth surface. Then thoroughly clean the rim of the pressure meter bowl to ensure an airtight seal. Next, you will dampen the bottom of the cover where the O-ring is located. Make sure to securely place the cover on top of the bowl. Then you need to fasten the clamps. Next, you need to make sure the main air valve is closed and both petcocks are open. Then use a syringe to inject water through one petcock until the water emerges from the opposite side. At that time, jar the meter gently until all the air is expelled. Then you need to close the bleeder valve and pump air into the air chamber until the hand on the dial gauge is on the initial pressure line. Then lightly tap to stabilize the gauge. Next, you need to close both petcocks. Then with your hand press down on the main air valve between the air chamber and the air pot and hit the sides of the pressure meter bowl with a rubber mallet. Finally, you should lightly tap the pressure gauge to stabilize the reading. And make sure to record the results to the nearest 0.1%.